the National Football League. Today, it's the Los Angeles Raiders versus the Houston Oilers.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Astrodome in Houston, Texas. Don Criqui with Bob Trumpy. Opening day for the Raiders and the Oilers. Two playoff teams of a season ago. And today, making their debut in the regular season in silver and black for the Raiders, two Hall of Famers of the future from the 49ers, Roger Craig and Ronnie Lott. Together, they played on those Super Bowl winners. Actually, Lott played on all four 49er Super Bowl winners, and Roger Craig on three. And there is the focal point of the Houston Oilers from Los Angeles, California. Started Hamilton High School and the University of Washington, Warren Moon. He is the focal point of the team. He is it. As Warren Moon goes, so go the Oilers. And last season, he went better than any quarterback in the NFL other than Jim Kelly. Patterson for the Raiders. And Warren Moon will be working behind this offensive line. Don Maggs, Mike Munchak, a perennial All-Pro at left guard. Bruce Matthews, the former All-American in Southern California, moves to center today. He's a Pro Bowl guard because of an injury to Doug Dawson. John Flannery, a rookie from Syracuse, starts at right guard. The right tackle will be Big David Williams. Alan Pinkett, the lone running back in the run-and-shoot offense. Jeffries, Hill, Givens, and Duncan. The Fab Four, they call them. Between them, they caught... Hill each caught 74. And Warren Moon looks to gun on first down, and the Raiders come flying in as they get the big rush up the gut. Scott Davis blew by the blocker, and there's a penalty marker down.
As you look at the up front seven, there's only one linebacker in there. Raiders' choice, use 4 down linemen, 1 linebacker, and 6 defensive backs. That's the alignment right there, the bandit defense to start the game against the run and shoot. Able to compete in the run and shoot.
Third down. Warren Moon and the Oilers need 4. They give him time. Starts to run out of it. Then he makes the delivery over the middle. Drew Hill, the former L.A. Ram. Hook pattern inside. Eddie Anderson, the free safety, knocks him down. But
to defense once the receivers are down the field.
Drew Hill, soon to be 35 years old, but he's still at the top of his game as Alan Pinkett weaves up the middle and gets out to the 35-yard line. Pinkett told us at the team practice on Friday that this is an offense that really gives a running back a chance to break some big runs. Raiders jam the front.
Audible.
Warren Moon changes the play call and loops a timing pattern downfield. The call for the receiver from Houston Oilers makes the catch. He's out to the 45-yard line. On 2nd and 2, he gets 10 and a first down.
Shoot. You could see the audible at the line of scrimmage by Warren Moon. Raiders up and bump and run. 9 guys at the line of scrimmage.
The Oilers find it, and they go after it play after play. Back to Pinkett. And again, he responds for yardage. Takes a hellacious hit. And Alan Pinkett, after taking the full brunt of Ronnie Lott coming up, gets ahead for a gain of 8 yards. So
we will certainly document how the quarterback, you see Ronnie Lott come in there.
Good financial offer. But he went back to Los Angeles, and now here's the handoff to Alan Pinkett on 2nd down and 2. And the best offense in the NFL, that of the Houston Oilers a season ago, looks like it again this year as they take the ball at a tough Raider defense and continue to pile up positive yards every down.
Yeah, always the wild card team, so they're always playing on the road, and they play 1 or 2 games and out.
Warren Moon calls his own number. And Moon takes it inside the 45-yard line for yet another Oiler first down. When guys, Warren Moon among them at age 35, soon to be 36. Here's a quick throw. Ernest Givens coming off the right flank. Takes the ball on first down and gets ahead for a gain of almost 6 yards. A quick release by Ernest Givens. He's at his best after he catches the ball.
They can go all the way to the Super Bowl.
2nd down and 4, and again Alan Pinkett on a quick draw is close to a first down. He'll be a yard short of it as Howie Long, now in his 11th season, makes the knockdown for the Raiders.
Down the field, Don.
And this is 3rd down and short, 3rd down and a yard. Pinkett the setback. He's run well. He gets another chance in. Alan Pinkett out through the Raider defense and down to the 28-yard line. Not big, but very strong, and as you see, quick. As his punter and his place kicker. Ian Howfield's his place kicker, who was actually cut by a semi-pro team in Oklahoma. Came into Houston, though, and has been sensational. His dad kicked in the National Football League for Denver and the Jets. Here's a throw and a catch and a hard strike, but on 2nd and 10, the Oilers get the quick release inside from Ernest Givens, and he's ahead to the 21-yard line. In the first quarter, no score. This is the opening drive. 3rd down and 3. Pinkett nowhere to go. He turns to the outside, bounces inside, and Alan Pinkett, with guile and quickness, gets it on his own inside the 15-yard line. It's a first down for the Oilers.
It's a shifty little running back like Alan Pinkett really helps. You see Davis 70 stands up the offensive tackle, and then Pinkett outruns Moss to the outside. Excellent moves. Nice 14-yard.
1 and 10. The Oilers operating with pace and confidence against these tough Raiders. And here's Warren Moon. Quick out. Goes to Haywood Jeffries. He got a couple of yards before he was thrown back. Lionel Washington hit him. Then a penalty marker comes in. Gary Lewis, 21, was also on the play.
Kevin Gilbride, their offensive coordinator.
Base pass by the defense. 5 yards, still first down.
Pinkett, his 5th carry. He's going in. Touchdown Oilers. Wow.
There's no middle linebacker. Again, audible call, I believe, by the Houston Oilers. Nobody touched it.
And here we have Ian Howfield trying the point after. His first kick in the NFL is no good. And so, ran up the gut the whole drive. Gained 48 yards, scored a touchdown on just 6 carries. Jay Schrader play fake and the heat's on, and Raiders swept under inside the 15-yard line. All-Pro Ray Childress,
who does not want to play defensive tackle. But here he is again at defensive tackle. Play action fake by Schrader, fools no one.
Schrader, of course, coming off his best season, but his worst game was his last one, the one at Buffalo, the AFC Championship game. 5 interceptions. Now he throws a strike. Marcus Allen looking for room, gets out to the 18-yard line. On a 2nd and 19 play, there's a gain of about 6. Oilers lead the game 6-0. They miss the extra point. Quick drop by Schrader. Again, the big rush. Firing on the run. He's picked off. Bubba McDowell runs the ball back. He's not done yet. A former All-American at Miami of Florida. And they're going to spot his forward progress at the Raider 38-yard line. So things started bad for Schrader. Sacked on his first passing attempt, and they get worse. The 38-yard line. Moon, quick sprint and a drop, and an open receiver again is Drew Hill on the far sideline. Takes the ball, gets inside the 35-yard line and down to the Raider 30. Gary Lewis chasing him. The portion of the screen. A sprinter from Texas. Here's a handoff to Pinkett as he tries to cut back, and a marker comes in from the referee. Terry McDaniel was on the stop for the Raiders.
Holding against Houston, the most penalized team in the NFL in 1990.
Moon stands in, delivers the ball. It's going to be close to a first down. It appears the receiver was there to get it. Ernest Givens, number 81. Schrader was sacked his first down and then threw an interception. Here's a screen play. Pinkett looking for room, and he's inside the 15-yard line. Alan Pinkett this time on the quick screen pass. 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10. Alan Pinkett still running down to the 5-yard line. He got 8.
Cody Carlson playing the playoff game against Cincinnati. It didn't work, but look at the first quarter stats. Total dominance by Houston.
Oilers threatening to go in again now as we open the second quarter. 3rd and 2 at the 5-yard line. Timing pattern. Is there a flag? There is. It'll be 1st and goal, Houston. Pinkett had an open track running right. This time Moon takes it in himself. And Warren Moon, with his 2nd carry of the game, is in for the touchdown.
Well, the Houston Oilers in 17 minutes of offense in the first game of the 1991 season. The Oilers are having their way with the silver and black.
That time Howfield delivers it up and through, and the Oilers extend their lead to 13-0 with 13:30 to play in the first half. Oilers kick off when we come back.
Let's see. When this game started, he got a 2-point $2 million bonus for his performance from last year.
Starting lineups on offense: Wilkerson, Wisniewski, Mosbar, Fitzpatrick, and Wright across the offensive front for Los Angeles. Schrader with Marcus Allen and Steve Smith as runners. Galton Fernandez, the wideouts. Ethan Horton at tight end. Tim Brown will come in as a third wide receiver. 5 men up. Schrader looks for Marcus Allen and finds him, and Allen, as a penalty marker goes down, puts his shoulder down and gets ahead for a first down. He's out to the 43-yard line.
It's a key series here.
Holding during the pass. Number 73 on the offense. It's still second down.
The heat on Tim Brown is now in the game. 3 wideouts on second down. Fuller puts the heat on Schrader, but he dumps it off to Marcus Allen. And still, 10 years later, Marcus Allen has all those good moves, but the gain here is going to be good for about 9 yards. Here, absence, they felt the real difficulty they had that was continuing was the offensive line.
Roughness. Number 57 on the defense. First down.
Schrader 2 for 4 for 13 yards, 1 interception. He's been sacked once. Marker down. Interception again. Again, the Oilers pick off Jay Schrader. This time it was a rookie from Arizona, number 29, Darrell Lewis.
Out of his stance. Dead ball foul. Play does not stand.
False start. Number 88 on the offense. It's still third down. Before the snap.
So the Raiders were fortunate that Ethan Horton left early.
Well, let's see. To this point, I think Schrader's completed more to them than he has to us, right?
He has a tough call now. Third down and 13. Going for the distance. Man is open, but the ball is too long. Tim Brown had 5 yards on the corner. He ran for a touchdown from 2 yards out on a keeper. Now he goes first down and 10. Strong of arm, Warren Moon fires the out, gets it up for a 4-yard gain to Curtis Duncan. Moon and the Oilers need a long 4.
Should run.
Warren Moon does, but he didn't get there. The Raiders got him just before he got to the yard marker. So that brings up 4th down.
And me slide. Nobody hit me.
See what the yard marker shows. Oh, Warren Moon got it by the length of the football.
On conversions.
Which is extraordinary. Moon dumps it off. There's Tony Jones. An interesting story. 5'6". He was a basketball player at the University of Texas. New England an underdog. Last 2 games they've won, though, have been over the Colts, and they're leading at Indianapolis. Warren Moon takes a deep drop. Open is Tony Jones. He just flew by the defense, and he's out of bounds inside the Raider 20-yard line. Warren Moon on third down. Fires, and the ball is tipped and incomplete. Well done by Jerry Robinson, who's made a couple of good defensive plays.
It's his first extra point, made his second. And all 3 of those makes at field goal in the preseason were in the same game. I'm sure he's got moths the size of albatrosses in his stomach right now.
Try to get him flying in formation, those butterflies, as he spins it up and gets it through. Ian Houtfield hits the field goal. And so after a tough start, he missed his first extra point try. The rookie hits his second extra point try now, his first field goal attempt, and Houston is in command of the Raiders. Down linemen. They've been dominating the Raider front. Quick throw, and the completion is made as Mervyn Fernandez gets his first catch of the game.
So you get something going, Don.
Schrader sometimes likes to go deep on 2nd and 3, but this time he goes to the run, and Marcus Allen, working hard, gets only a yard as he lost his footing. Schrader told us the Raiders who love the deep ball and have for the entire history of the franchise. P of the NFL and an MVP of a Super Bowl. I don't think anybody else has done that. As Allen slashes through on 3rd and short, he gets ahead for a gain of 7 yards. As the Raiders looking to get on the board. Trailing 16-0 late in the 2nd quarter. Marcus Allen again weaves his way into the Oiler defense. On 2nd and 10, he got 4. And on the defensive side for the Raiders, one of Lott's closest friends also is Warren Moon, the Oilers quarterback.
Blitz.
Raiders pick it up. Long ball. Man is open. The Raiders will go the distance. As the throw to Willie Gall is right on the numbers, and the Raiders strike big and get back in the game.
Willie Gall has world-class speed. They catch the Oilers in a blitz. You see 57 Latham right in Schrader's face. Watch Willie Gall. He doesn't see Dishman. Slows down. Oh, then he hears footsteps, picks it up a little bit. 6 points on 59 yards. Watch him slow down. Uh-oh. Boy, Art Shell would have made him.
Who's averaged almost 21 yards of reception throughout his career. Takes one in from Jay Schrader and completes a 59-yard scoring play.
Darrell Lewis, the rookie defensive back, one of the young guns for the Houston Oilers, was the man in coverage. Schrader knows he's got it right on the money. Yeah, important to Schrader after that interception on the opening drive. Very important to the Raiders.
The words of Ronnie Lott, just keep playing hard. Or actually, you saw Eugene
Seals, excuse me, at tight end.
They don't have tight ends. They got to work with somebody. Here's a throw and a catch over the middle. And good for a first down as Drew Hill runs the down and in and beats the defender. Ronnie Lott brought him down, but it's another big gain for the Oilers as they get the ball ahead for 16 yards. First down and 10 now for Warren Moon and the Houston Oilers. The draw to Alan Pinkett. He can take some licks. Not big. Scott Davis popped him.
Go right back to the line of scrimmage here.
A no-huddle offense. They've been working on this. This is the first we've seen it from scrimmage. They did not use it in the game in preseason. Here's a throw and a catch and a good for a first down. As the game clock now very much a factor, it's down to 1:20 to play in the first half and running. Yeah, I've been to the Pro Bowl 10 straight years, but Lawrence Taylor has had bad seasons, not just bad games. But when the bigger the game, he wins them. Down to the 37-yard line. Drew Hill makes the catch.
9 times.
Holding during the pass. Number 78 on the offense. It's still third down.
That's Don Maggs.
He's at left tackle. He gets all the big rushers. Third down and 20 with just 38 seconds to play. And Warren Moon takes the brunt of the Raider rush. Greg Townsend is through to get the sack. So far, so good for Coach Jack Pardee and his Oilers, but a lot more to come, and the Raiders started to look a lot better as this game wore on. The Los Angeles Raiders, the Coors Light first half statistics show a very pronounced time of possession advantage for the Oilers. Lots more yards, back to the 97 total yards the Raiders have in the game. 59 came on the one play when the Oilers blitzed. Schrader, and after the Raider blockers picked it up, delivered to Willie Gall for a 59-yard score. But for the most part, this game has not been nearly as close as that 16-7 score. The Oilers have pretty much dominated it. Don Criqui with Big Bob Trumpy, himself a former All-Pro tight end. Are the Oilers able to maintain this advantage, do you think?
Don, I believe they are. We'll be able to in the second half. I think it's up to the Oilers to really fall on their face to lose this football game at this point. But let me talk about the Raiders for a minute. I don't believe to this point, through the first half of the opening game of the 1991 season, the Raiders either offensively or defensively have deployed any part of their offensive game plan or their defensive game plan. This is a bang at the line of scrimmage offense, soften up the defense, and then throw deep. And the defense is the same way. Pressure the quarterback, hammer the hell out of the receivers. We've seen none of that by the Los Angeles Raiders. The Houston Oilers have taken the Raiders completely out of their game offensively and defensively.
Well, it's hard to hit what you can't catch, and there's such extraordinary quickness. Some of these guys are about as big as Billy Barty, but they're fast and they're tough, and you just can't hit them.
Yeah.
And they come into a game knowing that, as you pointed out, Trump, they're almost all option routes,
right,
in and out, hooks and outs. And it's just been really a masterpiece of offensive football. And the Raiders, really to win it, and I think they knew this coming in, had to be plus on turnovers. They're -1 on turnovers. The one interception of Jay Schrader. First possession, Oilers haven't turned the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an absolutely beautiful performance by the Houston Oilers. I think the only thing that keeps this close as you look at the futility of the Los Angeles Raiders, that one big play to from Schrader to Galt accounts for 59 of the 97 total yards they have in the first half, as you said, Don. And if you look at Houston, the reason the game is so close, they had the ball so long. They had a 16-play drive. They had a 10-play drive. 11-play drive. They were on the field 4 times offensively, scored on 3 of them. I mean, this is as dominated as the Los Angeles football team was in Buffalo against the Bills in the AFC Championship game last January.
To the run, Steve Smith gets the call, and the big back from Penn State takes it out to the 30-yard line. He got about 10 yards on the carry. Lamar Lathan, the left side linebacker, made the stop. On second and short, free ball. Oilers have it at the 36-yard line of Los Angeles. Brother McDowell, the strong safety, was on it.
At the right, yes. He jumps around most bar. They try to run a fold block, and he's there just as the ball gets there. Allen is the guy who fumbles it, but I'm not sure you can blame it on him. This is all a plus to Doug Smith, who has lost about 40 pounds and had a tremendous training camp for the...
Lost the 40 you mentioned. There he is. He can beat you up, Doug Smith.
Oh, fumble.
There's another free ball. But the Oilers hold on to it, albeit for a substantial loss. David Williams grabbed it. An area the Raiders did not excel in, nor do they today. They're down 2 in takeaways. They've turned it over twice. The Oilers not at all. As Warren Moon throws on their own. What a beautiful football play. The excellence of Warren Moon.
This is amazing.
Illustrated there.
Pick at number 20. He should be there in the entire picture. He's the primary receiver. When Moon runs, Gibbons knows he's no part of this play. Suddenly turns around. All you have to do is drop coverage for a split second in this run and shoot.
The ball positioned at the 21-yard line of the Raiders. Fake to Pinkett. Gibbons goes in. Touchdown, Houston.
Warren Moon watched this whole thing develop from behind the offense. Fake to Pinkett. That's Drew Hill underneath. Gibbons deep. And Daniel there to try to cover. Not even close.
And the Oilers extend their lead to 23-7 with 12:17 to go in the third quarter. Ernest Gibbons in the end zone with a 21-yard touchdown catch. As again, the excellence of Warren Moon was illustrated by a perfect throw, threading defenders. And here's the kickoff now to Sam Grady, the Raiders, as he breaks the initial wave. And he's not done yet. Sam Grady's out across the 40. Second down and 10. As Marcus Allen runs across the 45 to the 46-yard line, where Al Smith knocks him down.
7.
Down throw is short as Latham comes over and makes a tremendous hit. 57. Latham is in his second year. Third down and 7 for Warren Moon. Lets her rip. 2 people running deep. Tony Jones went way up. That little Texas Longhorn who played basketball for the Longhorns and can dunk at 5'6" from their end of the field. As Kent Sullivan with his second pro punt. It's an end-over-end kick. Tim Brown takes it at his 45. Crosses midfield and dives down to the 46-yard line of the Oilers. Out as they just announced the official attendance, 61,367, the largest football crowd in Astrodome history. But unfortunately for fans in the television area, they didn't sell it out last Thursday.
A little indoctrination there by the young punter for the Houston Oilers.
This game is blacked out in Houston. On first down, Schrader lets the long ball fly, and a defensive play at the last moment separates the ball. And now they're going to call Richard Johnson for a foul.
The Raiders started on the 47, just the second time they've been across the 50-yard line today.
On first down, Schrader throws open man. The ball is caught inside the 5-yard line. But as Willie Gault goes down at the 3, there's a marker down in the Raiders' backfield. It's a call against Los Angeles. Craig are now in the game. Allen the setback. Craig is slotted out. The handoff to Marcus Allen. There's nothing there. That's what the quarterback can have. Accuracy. Roger Craig comes out of the backfield and catches his first pass as an L.A. Raider and gets a hit for a gain of 9 yards. But again, we have a... Is there a marker down?
Yes, there is. I think it's on the defense. And Marcus Allen went out. Roger Craig came in, and they were in there for one snap together. Roger Craig flanked as a wide receiver.
Both sides, number 95 on the defense. That penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
Chilla's shoe in there is Jay Schrader's ear.
Jaeger spins up a field goal try, and it looks like he's got it. He does. So Jaeger hits a field goal. The Raiders have their second score of the day, but they still trail in the game 23-10 with a long way to go. 7:24 to go in the third quarter. Howie Long made the play. Now on 2nd and 10, another handoff, and Pinkett busts ahead for a gain of about 8 yards.
Against this offense.
Pinkett getting a lot of work. 19 carries so far.
That's more than Lorenzo Whitehead at any one game last year. 85 yards.
Here's a throw and a catch. The thing of beauty again is the Oilers are on the run. Leonard Harris makes a reach-out, pull-in reception on the dead run as Warren Moon, who's just so laser precise off the run, firing the ball.
I see they catch the Raiders in a zone. You see everybody kind of looking around there. And the space available for Warren Moon and the foot speed of these Houston receivers just doesn't work.
It's 1st down and 10 now for the Oilers at the 44-yard line of the Raiders. Pinkett down to the 39. He got 5. 7-195.
Oh, 10 guys up at the line of scrimmage here now for the Raiders. Reverse. Oh, look at this.
Ernest Gibbons gets ahead and might have a first down. It appears that he does as he gets to the 33-yard line.
In passing.
Correct. Today they're running almost as much as they're shooting, and they run again. Pinkett tries to turn the corner and does, and gets ahead to the 29-yard line on a first down carry.
Opening day, and they're just befuddled. They have not been able to really smack anybody, put any pressure on anybody. They're chasing these little guys around all over the place, probably driving them nuts.
2nd down throw by Warren Moon. He's going for it. Oh, he's got a man. Tony Jones is in.
Single coverage. Torin Doran has him. Again, it's zone. You can see the cornerback looking into the quarterback, and the safety never rotates out. No deep outside help. Easy reception for Warp Speed Jones. Well, they're going to burn this tape when they get back to Los Angeles.
Coming into this game.
Good pass protection. That's what starts it. A quick set, and immediately Jones is open. And Moon doesn't miss many like this. 1, 2, 3, 6 by Warp Speed Jones. Look at Warren Moon. Yes, sir. This is a team, the Los Angeles Raiders, that were 12-4 last year. Won the AFC West, went to the conference championship game, but this is looking more like that playoff game than it did the season last year.
9 touchdown passes yesterday. David Klingler threw 54 last season. The kickoff goes to Grady. And here's a free ball. It looks like a touchdown for Houston. No flags and no official blowing a play dead. Mike Dumas, a rookie, got the ball and ran it in. We'll have to look at this again.
Let's see who makes the hit here. '51 Bears. Ball pops loose. Dumas picks it up.
Dumas, a top prospect out of Indiana. He was the 28th player picked in the last draft. First player picked in the 2nd round.
Ooh, you know what? On that second replay, it looked to me like his knee was down. If you'll go back and look at, if we can go back and look at that again, that looked like his knee was down. I can't tell from that angle. The other angle, I had a question about it. I'm not sure. Let's watch this one. Watch his knee hit the ground.
Well, you can't see if the ball is out, though. Inconclusive. It's inconclusive, so the play stands if it's ruled inconclusive by them.
You need, this is a lawyer's word.
1:07 to go in the third quarter. Don Criqui with Bob Trumpy at the Astrodome in Houston. 37-10. Oh, Pinkett breaks into open field. And Alan Pinkett continues to pile on the yards. His best day as a pro. He's out to the 43-yard line.
I have a feeling this might be his last series. I think it should be his last series. Fumble.
Raiders signal they had the ball. With 14:55 to play in the game, Anthony Smith, number 94, comes up with it. A fumbled snap, but we didn't see any injury to Jade. As Vince Evans, the 36-year-old former Trojan from USC, comes in and starts firing and makes a strike on his first throw. Gets the ball downfield on an out pattern to Willie Gault. Evans threw only one pass in regular game competition last year and only 2 passes the season before. Now he's on the run, and he's always been good at that as he dives down to the 25-yard line. And then an untried rookie, although one with great promise, Steve Berline, who was backing up Jay Schrader, is now a Dallas Cowboy as Evans finds nobody to go to on third down, and he's swept under.
That was a quarterback draw designed to do that.
He said they're all big games in this league. You only play 16. Fourth down throw, but there's nobody to throw to it. Vince Evans is ripped down. Lamar Latham starting to look as good as advertised when he came out of Houston.
I would treat something worth $3.7 million this year a little more protectively, you know? Look at that. Oh. It's gotten worse.
Moon's got such an exceptional release. It's just a flick, and the tight spiral is right on the numbers time after time. Of your screen on 1st and 10. Warren Moon likes him. Got to him earlier today for a while. Here's Alan Pinkett breaking into open field and rocketing down to the 30-yard line of the Raiders. Ronnie Lott, last line of defense, got him. The Denver Broncos head to the Coliseum in Los Angeles. The New England Patriots have just won a football game. They've beaten the Colts at Indianapolis. Moon goes for the end zone and overthrows number 84 Haywood Jeffries. In a scrimmage when he's trying out with Seattle, a full scrimmage, he kicked a 65-yarder. Spins it up. It's good. So this is a big moment for this young guy, a guy that was watching the Oilers in a preseason game against San Diego in a bar. He saw their place kicker miss 2 extra points, and he called for a tryout the next Monday. 46-yarder is good.
Houston's taken it totally out of it.
And compounding the mix is the fact that Schrader has been benched in this game, and Vince Evans is now in it. He throws a strike, and on the run is Sam Grady, and he'll go the distance. Vince Evans with an on-time throw to super fast Sam Grady is good for an 80-yard touchdown. Into the Coliseum. Vince Evans looks like his man.
This is just a foot race. Richard Johnson has no chance at that point. Grady with a gold medal. What was it in the 88 Olympic relay? 4x100 Olympic relay?
I think it was in the LA game.
That's 84. No chance of catching him. If you don't get a bump on this guy or have help on top, you got no chance. And Vince Evans, what'd you say, he had 1 pass last year?
1 attempt, yeah. 2 the season before.
To bounce it on the ground so that you can't fair catch it as the receiving team.
Another thing you see little used, Trump, is that any player in possession of the ball can call timeout anytime he's in possession of it.
That is correct. For one of the few times since they put in the run and shoot today, it was the run and shoot. Playoff game, so they learned the lesson from last year, and Warren Moon is safely on the sideline.
The 9 300-yard passing games by Warren Moon tied an NFL record set by Dan Marino. Buffalo has rallied back now to take command of the Miami Dolphins after trailing late in the game. Buffalo's now up 35-24. 2 late touchdowns. Pat Coleman, another of the small, quick, wide receiving core. Gary Brown, the rookie from Penn State. Shows his stuff as he comes inside the 40, and he's not done till he gets to the 28-yard line. He missed that block. He started to move out of the backfield. He's got to make a read to see if there's a blitz coming. If there isn't, he swings out. Brown, the running back. Carlson throws to him, and Howie Long is quickly there to snuff out that play, actually for a loss of 3 yards. The quarterback and Demetrius Dubois, the linebacker, will play Saturday against Indiana after they reviewed everything in that arrest charge. Here is a throw downfield. It skips off the hands of wide receiver Pat Coleman. One hit downfield. Nicely done by Sullivan as the ball will roll inside and all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Pressure on this team to win against Denver next week in the Coliseum. Denver beat Cincinnati today.
Did they ever?
So there's going to be added pressure on the team, but
excellent move by Vince Evans. He got out of jail. Trapped in the end zone. He somehow spun away and released the ball complete to Sam Grady.
there's a benefit. There's a lot of benefits to having a veteran team, and the Raiders are a veteran team. And I think the veterans on this team can't forget a game like this. Wipe it out of their memory. Start fresh.
Raiders get a first down on the throw to Grady. Evans throws again and gets Roger Craig out to the 24-yard line. Grady on an out pattern gets the ball out to the 38-yard line. The longest play of this game. Grady has 3 catches for 107 yards. Vince Evans on the run, looks for Roger Craig, who catches the ball and goes out of bounds.
I don't want to sit and watch this anymore if you're a Raider fan.
But as you pointed out, that's a long way to go. 15 weeks ahead. Here's Vince Evans on the run. And he gets ahead for a first down to the 50-yard line.
44 offensive plays today. Picked off.
Intercepted. Al Smith, the linebacker, runs it back.
Bound. I think we ought to find him.
Gary Brown, number 33, will run the ball now for the Houston Oilers. First year back from Penn State, and he takes it down to the 40-yard line. Now as we go back to live action with 2 minutes to play in the game, it is 3rd down and 4 for the Oilers. Hand up to Gary Brown. He breaks ahead for a first down and more. He's going to take it in for his first NFL touchdown. For Gary Brown, it doesn't get any better than this. A 39-yard touchdown run in his first NFL game.
Here's the touchdown again. Look at Bruce Matthews, 74. Absolutely just controlling Nolan Harrison, 74.
Dan Land waves at him, number 25.
This kid's got pretty good speed for his size. He's close to 220 pounds.
Fraternize after a game. They can shake hands with an opponent, but they have to hurry off the field. We'll be coming back to the Astrodome in a minute as Jack Pardee and his Oilers move out to a 47-17 victory.